Going viral on TikTok is a skill. It's not luck, it's purely a skill. And if you have that skill, you are able to make money on demand forever. I already did 2 videos in this series about how to find good products to sell and to go viral with, and also all the other circumstances, all those things like getting the most amount of followers, setting a SIM card up properly, not being shadow banned. All of this is covered in the last videos. If you haven't checked that out, definitely do that now. Today we're gonna break down of what a good video looks like. I'm gonna give you a bunch of examples of good and bad videos and show you step by step how you can actually replicate this. So very first of all, let's talk about how to prepare for a video and what things you actually need to have in place to make a good one. Number 1, the idea. You obviously need to have a good idea of what the video is going to contain. Number 2 is the hook. So what do you actually show in the first couple of seconds of the video? How do you get the person to stop scrolling and watch the video? Number 3 is the story. What story are you telling through this video? And obviously it's very important to understand what story you want to tell and what emotions you want to convey when. Number 4 are the transitions. Obviously you're going to have a bunch of different clips cut together, and you need to make a good job of having all the transitions perfectly placed and connected into the story and also into the music and sounds. What is the style of the video? Are you basically going to film from your face here and are going to have the product here? Is it going to be some sort of hidden camera style video? There's a bunch of different styles of videos and you need to understand what thing you want to do in this one. Next is the background. What do you see behind the product? This is super important and you can also mess a lot of things up here. Number 7 is the sound. What is said in the video? What voice says anything in the video? And also, is there even a person talking or is it completely music only? The last thing is what kind of camera are you using? What kind of lighting are you using, etc. If you understand every single point here and you repeatedly do things right in every single point, you will go viral over and over and over again. You will have a system of making money for free. But it's literally you making money out of thin air. You just make a video, post it, and people buy from your store. No ad spend, no nothing. That's it. Now, obviously, all of this is easier said than done because try to make all of this right. It's actually not that easy at all. Let's break down every single point here. So number 1 is the idea. And for the idea, the very first concept you need to understand that you need to go viral in a specific audience. You don't want to go viral generally. You literally don't care about views. Only thing you should care about is going viral to the right people so you make more money. Because obviously only the right people buy from your store. In a perfect scenario, the video goes viral because the product itself is so entertaining and cool. You can do so many things to go viral. You can have weird things in the background. You can have amazing sounds in the video. You can have all of those different things. But the ideal scenario is you going viral because the product is amazing. The first thing I would personally do when looking for ideas is your competition. The best place for idea research is just looking at exactly what went right for your competitors. You're gonna see a bunch of videos they posted. This one went viral and this one didn't. Every single time you see that, ask yourself, why? Why is this one good and why is this one bad? What specifically is it that actually made this video go viral? And actually, you're gonna have a lot of answers to that in the comment section. You're gonna have a bunch of discussions about a certain topic in the comments. And that is most likely the reason why it went viral. So let's look at this example here.
Feast your eyes on greatness, people. Level 10 Ultimate Booty Clincher.
So the entire video was perfectly planned. The idea of the video was I'm gonna take 3 times this bag corrector, stack it on top of each other. I'm gonna stay right next to the pool. I'm gonna phrase everything like it is a challenge. So level 10 ultimate booty clincher. And then I'm gonna make a weird noise in the end. All of this was planned and a person thought of it and executed it perfectly. And this is also the reason why this has millions of views. And I mean, just taking this video as an example, the idea was good. The hook itself was also good because there was a lot of things going on. He had 3 times the same thing stacked on top of each other. The transitions were nice in between the clips. And then he had this weird kind of funny thing, which also was salesy. If you would have just had this weird moaning noise on every other product, it kind of would have sucked. But for this one, it's perfect because it kind of shows how good this product feels. And obviously it's super exaggerated and it's way too much. However, this is the type of thing that actually works. Now, the other thing which we saw here is the lighting was perfect and the background was a nice one. He chose to do it next to a pool. It was not by accident. All of those things were planned. And if you compare that to the first videos you're gonna do, you're gonna notice that your videos suck. For the hook, you're gonna see a bunch of videos where people are zooming in, zooming out, turning their phone, doing some kind of movement, or doing a lot of things in the first couple of seconds just to keep people entertained. The attention spent on TikTok is super low. You personally are responsible for people to stop scrolling specifically to your video. Now let's talk about the story of the video. One really good format are sad stories. Somebody dying, something bad happening, some accident, basically adding some drama or like a love story or something like that is always going to spice things up and it's going to keep the attention spent high. And if you implement this right, you can create something like this.
How did you die?
I was hugging my best friend.
No, I mean, what killed you?
I don't care. I was hugging my best friend.
Now, this is a perfect example of picking a good product, making a storyline which is targeted to a very specific sub-niche. It's specifically for dog owners, and you basically will constantly try to go viral in this specific dog niche. And you're gonna see that in the beginning, you're gonna be a little bit broader with all your products, but then at some point, you're gonna niche down so much that you have a perfect target audience which are just inclined to buy. And a video like this would convert much better than something where it's just super broad. Keep in mind, the video here was super short. However, it told a perfect story inside of like 10 seconds. All right, the next thing is the style of the video. Normally, like almost 80% of the videos, it's basically POV videos where you literally take your phone, film from here and have the product here and show it. This is the most common type of video and you should definitely implement it. However, it's also definitely something which you can experiment with because there's tons of other styles, like for example, the street interview style, where you just pretend to walk up to a stranger and that stranger is gonna do something with the product. Or you have some kind of hidden camera out of your window sneaking into somewhere. All of those things you can definitely try and should implement. But the main thing is just to keep in mind what is working the best for the competitors. And here comes a really big twist. The competitors don't have to be specifically for only your product. You need to look at TikTok organic generally. You need to see, all right, for this product, this type of video goes viral. Let me try this type of video for this product as well, because this seems to be the type of video which goes viral in general. And just because nobody ever tried it for your product, it doesn't mean that it's a bad style of video for your product. Now I'm going to give you a list of backgrounds which you can personally use for a bunch of different videos. You can literally have the same idea, same story, same everything, and just change up the background, and that's going to become a new video. And that's the beauty of it, because it literally doesn't cost you anything except for your time to retest it. And if you are certain that your idea is good and that your story is good, you can literally just change a couple of other things and make a bunch of versions until it goes viral. Number one is a very clean room. And I can show you one example here, which is basically this LED light. Obviously, this is something which not everybody can do, and if you don't have like this super nice view out of your window, it's not going to look as nice as this one. However, it's not only the view which makes this video so nice. The whole room is super clean. It literally looks like a picture out of Pinterest. And if you go to Pinterest and see those perfect nice rooms, you can actually replicate them from IKEA for pretty cheap. And I would definitely recommend you doing this after you start seeing success. However, the other thing which was done super well here was the before after effect. He showed the LED thing, and then basically with a lamp it looked 100 times better. But also what most of you guys probably missed was that he was talking to a specific audience. This person understands that this specific lamp is already for people who have LEDs. And he showed how he's pulling all the LEDs off and replacing it with them. So it talks to the LED enthusiast niche. But anyways, let's go back to the background. One thing which you can do which helps a lot is going into the nature and just having some nice view in the background where you can actually film, and for that you don't need any extra money or some fancy apartment. You basically just need to hope that you live somewhere near something nice. Even here, after you start seeing success, you can actually invest money into traveling somewhere where it's, for example, snowing or there's a nice lake or something. What you can also do is just literally getting a hotel for one night, which is super high and looks super nice. You spend a couple $100s in that and just have a whole day of filming and basically film like 100 clips which were pre-planned, and basically then instantly you have the view which this guy had. The next thing is just going to some kind of parking lot or a garage or something like that. It actually does make sense for specific car products, and also filming inside of your car is definitely a twist which you can put on some products. The other thing is a pool or some beach in general. So to sum it up, room, nature, garage, street, forest, water, pool, car. Those are the general places where you can film, and obviously you can just come up with your list as well. The next thing are sounds. Sounds are super important, and you need to try to match your transitions with the beat. Every time you change to a new clip, you basically have a change in the beat, or the beat drop, or every couple of seconds, you basically transition to the beat itself. The rhythm and the flow here is very important. Also, songs actually matter a lot, and there's also tons of viral sounds which can literally get your videos to go viral out of nothing, even though the video is like all right. But this is again something you shouldn't rely on. However, you should definitely use trending TikTok sounds, which are trending right now, as a complementary thing to your videos. The last thing is the equipment. And here, ideally, you just have an iPhone and good lighting. Those two things are the most important. You need to have very good light. Everything needs to be super bright, or if it's dark, it needs to be a specific element of your video. If you want to showcase the before and after where you show a lamp, of course, you can have some darkness inside of there. But overall, in general, if it's not about becoming light, everything needs to be lit up super nice all the way. And this can actually be a thing which is just gonna break the entire video. Everything is done right, the lighting is shit, done. The video is not gonna go viral. The second thing is you don't need a fancy camera, none of that. Just take an iPhone, that's it. Now, I know this was a lot, and I also understand that most of you guys will not even implement a single thing. However, this video was for the specific type of people who actually will do it. I know the percentage of viewers versus people who convert into doing this is maybe like 2 or 3%, but this is exactly for those people. And if you actually are one of them, which you most probably are not, but if you are, the main thing you're gonna encounter is being lost at what specific thing you're doing wrong. It's very easy to get lost in the process, and you film and upload and upload and upload, and nothing goes viral, and you just don't understand why. And because there's so many factors, we have the program where we're going to literally look over everything you do. We look over the things you do. We tell you the product is good, the product is bad. The idea of the video is good, the idea of the video is bad. The lighting is good, the lighting is bad. The background is good, the background is bad. We can literally brainstorm about ideas together just to actually get you to a point where you can make viral videos. And after that, obviously, there comes another thing, which is the entire backend. Obviously, after you go viral, you need to get sales. And you need to do this right. You need to optimize all the upsells and all of those things in the background and make a good store, have a really good supplier network, which we're going to provide. All of this is going to be covered in my mentoring program. And if you're interested in that, you can click the link below, sign up for a free call, and we're going to find out if everything is a good fit. And it's very important that you actually subscribe to this channel and watch the next videos which are about to come. Because obviously, right now we just talked about the content. There's so many other things which are crucial for TikTok Organic, which you need to understand. So subscribe to the channel.